Welcome. This is what I'm going to get into next. All I want to really take a look at, okay, is where number 5 is. The reason I'm looking for where number 5 is because inside of this, okay, over here, the eye exam, okay, the W is not in there. The N is not in there. It doesn't seem to recognize anything on man's back, but the 5 is in here, okay? The O is in here. E and O are in here, okay? You do not see the A in here because that would be angel. It seems like the A came to be actually the last one. They started at 50 and they counted down or something like that. There was a number that they chose to count down from, okay? Even the empty space. So what I'm going to tell you about this is when I go to look these numbers up and I look at California, okay, and Montreal where I live, one of the highways that connect is the 10, the 5, and the 8, which is the 158, and that's down the street from me. Highway 15, down the street from me. If I jump on Highway 15, I'll meet Highway 40, 30 minutes away. If I drive number Highway 10, that's down the street from me. All these highways, okay, this including Highway 5. Highway 5, I don't know where it is. I know we have a 55, but when we go to California, okay, I read it like this, San Diego. But it's not San Diego, it's sand, S-A-N-D, okay, I-E, okay, A-go. How many years ago? San Diego, the Dice Cube, D-I-E, S-A-N, San Benito, San Jose, San Francisco, Stockton, Sacramento, Los Banos, which is across from San Benito and San Jose, running up Highway 5, in which it integrates by San Francisco, where Reno and San Francisco are at each end. And all the way up near Red Bluff and Eureka is Reading, railroad tracks. Are there any railroad tracks up there? At the same time that San appears in a numerous place, sanitizer, S-A-N, S-19, A-1 is 20 plus 14, cross on man's back, 555 and 5 on the 5 highway. But is it San, S-A-N? But take a look. Aslan. Who is Aslan? Is that one of the guys that told the secret? Highway Nevada, Highway Montreal, 10, 8, and 5 is 23. They reconnect here. 1685, 173, 183, 192, 232, 322 to Skull Bones running out to here. Just additioning the highways up. Tijuana, the electronic, Jew, Anna, David, and Lucas, the division and the reconnection of something. They did something out over here, underneath the water perhaps, when BP oil made the spill. I'm not quite sure, but I can tell you there's lots of truth. Low shoe, low, 12th letter, O, the 15th letter, total of 27, which represents red. Or what they did, and they're representing red, which is right. Do you know why? Because where the low shoe numbers are, 2, 4, 6, and 8, are in the corners now, instead of being in the center representing red. Shoe is number 48. It's also a type of lettuce that you eat. It's called the coleslaw. The coleslaw. Low shoe. 48 is the number which equals to space, 4 and 4, and 4 and 4. Space, around, and in between. I do not know exactly how it works, but we might be the 88 space, as we are solid. We take up solid space, not open space, which might be the 44, I'm not sure. 12 and 15 in low shoe are L and O, low. Okay? You can also say 511, which is 16, the one spirit light. The red light comes on into man. You ever see red eye in the camera? They didn't do it. Hey guys, yeah, if you're going to build a planet, you want to do me a favor? No red eye? You got to fix up the system so none of us get red eye anymore. Oh, it's what you put in the eye? They have to change our eyeballs? Oh, okay. Can you see out our eyes? They could. Well, when your eye gets red, it's because they're looking out through your eye. In low shoe, in regular numbers on tic-tac-toe, 147, 159, 357 are all red crisscrossed through number 5, equaling to 15. 15, 15, 15 is 45. But the two other 15s, which is 2, 5, and 8, 4, 5, and 6, are crisscross. Okay, in a normal, but in low shoe, the only way to turn them, in low shoe, this is the way you turn it. 2, 4, 6, 8 in low shoe. But if you're not working low shoe, you want to turn the red 9 and 1. 9 and 1. 9 and 1. Unless you're 9 and 1 this way. And then over here is your number 3 and 7. 9, 1, 3, 7. Now we can move your low shoe numbers. You want low shoe on the outside, you get a 2-for-1 deal. Or you want the inside. It's not what you turn this way. Okay? So over here you get 30. This one is 30. This one over here is 45. Okay? 15 and 15, because you can't turn them both at the same time. You only can turn one. I can't turn this way. I'm blocked. So that's only one time. But the other ones are not blocked. I can turn both of them. So at the same time, if I cannot move the center red, because the center red, just thinking in roulette, because there's different kinds of games, the center red in roulette, although it moves alongside, it is the power cell in between. So let's take out the 5, because the 5 doesn't touch. 5 never gets to touch 2, 4, 6, and 8. Okay? It passes between and it enlightens, okay, within the vibration. It enlightens the energy. So instead of having the numbers we had here as 15, 15, we now have 10 and 10. 10, 10 is 20. 20 and the 30 and the 45 over here is 55. Now we have your 55. You take the 20 over here, you have your 55. You have your 20. 1 and 9 is 10, 10. You have 10 and 10. And then you have 5 here. So you'd have 25. Now you make the letter Y. Because you can't use it twice. You're using it once. You use it twice and the totality is 15 and 15, which would be 30, 2 eggs, O and O. Okay? And this one would be 15. 1 and 5 is 6, F-O-O. 6 and what? 6 opposite of 4, which would be D, F-O-O-D. Can I actually tell you about your food? So now we have this in low shoe. We have the number 48 and 27. 48, 58, 68, 69, 70, 75. That's this year. It's telling you the octagon and the Magen David with inside of it. This year, the totality is this year. I told you Aslan, Aslan, Islam, Aceland, okay, the Aceland, San Diego, Tijuana. I did. I wanted to turn one more page. When you go into Roman numerals, okay, 19, 20, 19. 19 plus 57, why? 24, 24th letter is 48, and the 9th letter is 57. 57 is 3 times 19 into the moon. The moon works inside the 9 moon birth. The spirit of 76 is the answer. Again, the moon and the spirit of 76. Halloween is 4 times 76, which equals 304th day of the year. 30 creation of the 4th month of the April of the 4 months, and the totality of the year equals 120, which is adding up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 equals to 120. Plus the cue ball is the 16 equals 136, and you have the 613 laws of Moses, which is noted as 365 and 148. Again, back to number 48. This is the 48th Super Bowl. You don't have to count. This is the staff you come into the world with. We did this little piece on low shoe. There's more to do on it. There's nothing on this page. Plumbing, citrus fruit, and electric. I did a piece on this before. If you want to come out as man 6, it'll get you 24 plus 9, your birth plus your body, your bones, number 24. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Universe, number 9. Here's your 6, here's your 9. 33, 75 total. Here's your 9, here's your 6. In your 9, 9 times 6 is 54, but your total here is 42. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Universe one more time. Connecting to the 3 worlds. You can't connect this way. This is 49. 49 is the green world. We need one more stick over here on the other side. You always need a stick on the other side, no matter what you do. Whether you're counting one side, but now I want to count both sides. I take the stick. This will become number 40, becomes the game. But I add it on because it's the totality. It's always going to add up. If I put 3 on the right and 3 on the left, my weight, okay, is balanced. But it's not the same equation anymore. Raphael, 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. I have one more thing. The Black Cat, 53. The Black Dog, 55. General Electric Company again. When you make 5 and 3 into the 7 world, okay, 5 and 3 into the 7 world, 5 and 2, 3 and 4, 7, 7. If you take number 5 and 5, you want it, and you bring it into the 10 world, 5 and 5 instead of 10 world, it repeats itself. And 3 and 7 into the 10 world. 7 and 5 again. 4 and 6, 7 and 5 makes 3 and 6. Now we want to come 5 and 8 into the 13 world. 1 and 3 is 4. 310 to Yuma. JC, he, Jesus Christ, in the bed and in the cage, in the bird cage, inside our mind. The total equals 41.7, which is the 7th gate, and also the Mediterranean. The cage is somewhere out there. The black dog and the black cat. I don't know how it works. You want to go double? It's 59, the same as Einstein. You want to say, in the name of man, you want to say Vietnam. It also says Manti Ivy, which means Ivy League of some sort. Man is born anti-Ivy. Anti means against something, to put up something for your life. Ivy is the ivy you get caught, and then you get all the, I don't know what you call it, but everybody knows what ivy is. Then there's Phil Ivey, and he's a poker player. And now that I think of this, I think of the Manta Ray and Steve Irwin. Steve Irwin, I'd like to really see what happened to that guy, because I don't believe that story anymore. I do not believe the Steve Irwin story anymore, just because of that finding right over there. It made my mind see a little bit different. But what are we going to do one more time? Federation. The dog goes. Barack Obama. All because of Roman numerals. I don't know which ones I have right now, but V1 is 31. That was Herbert Hoover. Then you have V plus 1. Where's that V plus 1? V plus 1 is 31. Now we have V minus 1, which will be number 14. Why? V is 22, which will be 13. Okay, that's what it was. It's exactly what it was. V1 equals 6, and 22, and 31. And V minus 1 equals to 4, and 22 minus 9 is 13. This is exactly what it is. The numbers to the Federation of what the Kabbalah speaks as numbers 6 and 4, 6 minus 4, etc., in a previous video. When you get V1 is 6, and this V minus 1, this stands for 0, this stands for Zion, this stands for Israel. This will recreate number 24x and number 10x in Roman numerals, in which x and x together will be 34. This is number 4, and this is number 4. This will be 1 times 3, 1 plus 3, which will equal 3 and 4. 3 and 4. It'll end up saying 1919, the S and S. But V is the 22nd letter plus the 9th letter equals 31. Herbert Hoover. This is the 9th letter with the 22nd letter. Minus, on the minus side this time. This says number 13. 13 presidents from the 31st is Herbert Hoover and Barack Obama. 31, 13, 31, 75. 31, 13, 31, 13, 57, 75, 44, Barack Obama. How much more do you want to see in Roman numerals? Raphael, 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus, bits and pieces at a time. If there's anything you want me to do at low shoe, or you have a bunch of combinations of numbers and you want me to jump into it and look at it and see what I come up with, Um, I just want to work with everybody. I need to advance, and I'm very happy that M asked me, that Jen has asked me or has said something. Now I cannot always get into the Excel. Somehow it doesn't open up. Somehow it is, and there's just so much in so many places, and I'm all over the place. So if you want to guide me to an area you'd like me to look at, if you think I have any relativity inside my vision, then go for it, man. Just ask, because this is what this game is all about. I always want my mind to be full, and if you help me fill my mind, then that's going to be fantastic. I stay more awake and into it. Right now I seem to be not as rushy, but just as rushy anyways. Mary Jane, get ready. I'm only kidding. I'm going to paint. No Mary Jane. I've already got enough. The little Mary Jane that I have takes me a long way. A long way. I've got red and I've got Rubik's. What if we, what if I just have to, maybe just for the matrix, maybe the matrix will just hang in. There we go. Is that good? Is that good? Hey, I'm all set up. I got the gift of the gab, the game, a little bit of red paint, a little bit of Red Bull. I'll pee inside my brain. Call me the black cat, acting out of turn, so call me the red dog, but it's all up to you. Here's one, paw. Hey, paw, here's one for you, paw. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. And this, I was given this gift 37 years ago, and I said, who in the world gave me this junk? Who gave me this junk? This is the only junk I'd like to have, let me tell you. There's something deep down, deeper into this. I've never read one page, okay, of this book, and I'm not proud of it. But if you look on Mr. Tackpan somewhere, you might find a crop circle that has taken this book and put it underneath, for real. If you want to look, ask me, and I'll send you the picture. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Yes, one more thing. If you want, I also have a picture in which I took one of my cameras out, I snapped the picture, and then a monkey was sitting right here on my head. Another one was on my shoulder over here. Oh, and you can really see it. Some people can't, but I that's all I see. Anyways, I'm going to paint. We're going to paint.